Hi, I'm David Lawrence, and I'm going to show you how to make a fantastic cake from David Leibovitz of davidleibovitz.com.
When I wrote my first book, the cake that everybody commented about was the coconut cake, because I said, this is the cake that I would like for my birthday every year, and I'm hoping someone would make it for me. Of course, it's been about 10 years since I wrote that book, and not one person has made me that coconut cake yet.
Okay, so the first step to making this cake is to make this beautiful coconut custard. And to do that, we're going to start off with a little slurry. And don't let that freak you out. That just means a little bit of milk and a little bit of cornstarch dissolved together. And in this saucepan, I've got some whole milk and some sugar just heating up just below the boil. And what this is going to do is this is going to thicken this up and make this into a beautiful silky custard. So now the mixture's come to a boil, and what we're going to do is we're going to add this to some egg yolks really carefully. Now whenever you add hot liquid to egg yolks, you want to go nice and slow, and you want to whisk the entire time. And what that's going to do is gently heat up the egg yolks and make sure that you don't scramble them. Now this entire mixture is going to go back into the pot. And we're going to turn the heat back on, sort of a medium heat, and we're going to whisk this for just a few minutes until it gets nice and thick, really silky, and it becomes a beautiful custard. So the great thing about this recipe is if you don't want to take the time to make your own sponge cake, David recommends you can use a store-bought one, and the cake will turn out just as well. I've got a little bit of rum syrup here, and rum syrup is just some dark rum, some sugar, and some water. So now we're going to take a little bit of this coconut custard, and we're going to spoon it generously over the top of this cake layer. And you just want to spread it to the edges, and this is going to give us a beautiful creamy layer right in the center of this cake. Okay, so now we're just going to frost this with a basic whipped cream frosting, which is whipped cream whipped up with a little bit of sugar and a little bit of vanilla. Okay, so the final step for this beautiful cake is toasted coconut. We've just got some lightly toasted, sweetened coconut. We're going to sprinkle it all over the top and the sides of this cake.
The great thing about this cake also is, I know this is very difficult to believe, but there's some people out there, very strange people, who don't like chocolate. So you could serve the cake with a nice scoop of chocolate ice cream or chocolate sherbet alongside, or you could serve vanilla ice cream with it. It's just as good.
David, that is a beautiful cake. So why don't you guys at home give it a try and let us know what you think. Get more recipes from David along with other top food bloggers at Goodbite.com.